Hey guys, I'm on my 0 day and I was preparing my food to hopefully get back on trail tomorrow. My husband sent me a resupply box. So this is, I don't need breakfast for tomorrow, so this will be lunch, dinner, snacks, and those two will be full day meals. And then the last day will be breakfast plus snacks because I plan to pick up my next resupply box at Hostel around the bend from Creek Gap. So I'll show you what I have in my food. Let's see. Oh yeah, I didn't need breakfast for tomorrow. So lunch will be, I've got some dehydrated refried beans with some rice. It's fully cooked freeze-dried rice. There's some cheddar cheese powder. Got a tortilla, part of a block of cheese. That's breakfast. Snacks. Dinner. Oh, sorry, that's lunch. This is dinner. It's Frito chili pie. It's all dehydrated beans, freeze-dried cheese, and burritos, and it's vegetarian. A smoothie mix, some protein sources. My fruit will be some dates and figs. This is the kind of stuff I like to eat on trail while I'm hiking. I call it like slow release sugar so I don't get a sugar crash. Electrolytes and drink mixes, and of course trail mix. This is the stuff I made at home myself. It's got walnuts, pecans, things like that I like, and Tootsie Rolls. So this is similar, but it's got breakfast. I've got this is coffee with carnation breakfast essentials, and chia pudding, so it's chia seed with oatmeal guts, I could call it, but beet powder, acai powder, walnuts, almonds, hemp seed, flax seed, stuff like that. Beverages. Got set of trail mix. I'll be eating peanut butter pretzels, and I've got some Brazil nuts for my daily selenium. Trail munchies, desserts, more trail munchies. This is protein powder, and I've got some buckwheat noodles with some sauce and cheese and stuff for that. And then this will be lunch, cheese and crackers, and then some freeze-dried pears. Day 3 is very similar, but with regular trail mix instead of pretzels. And then this will just be like breakfast and snacks till I get to around the bend hostel for lunch. But I've got carnation breakfast essentials with coffee, oatmeal with the same guts, proteins, and snacks. So there it is. I don't know how much it weighs. I haven't put it in my bag yet. I also have a resupply of iron supplements and multivitamins that I have my husband send me in my boxes. Alright, still doing hiker chores. I'm drying out towels, my rain gear, and all my down stuff refluffing up and airing out a little bit. There's snow flurries, but very few. Oh, I don't know if you can see them. I can't tell if they're visible or not. That pretty tree. It is cold and like crazy windy out here. Whew, glad I took the day off. Alright, and now I'm cold. I'm going back in. Hey guys, I'm still with my sister. It's Saturday the 12th. I'll put a picture of the forecast for tonight. It's not supposed to snow anymore up in the mountains, but it's supposed to get down to like really low temperatures and freezing and stuff. So I'm glad I got off trail. It was a good opportunity for me to see my sister. I haven't seen her in a while. We live pretty far away from each other. Had a good time. I'm not setting an alarm in the morning, but we'll just wake up. I'll pack up my stuff. I got all my chores done. And I think it's probably an hour drive back to trail to Neel Gap where I got off. But I've had a good time here. I'm ready to hit the trail again. Good night. Alright guys, back at Mountain Crossings. It's 8 something in the morning and 19 degrees. My sister's recording. Cold, snowy, not as windy, thank goodness. Everything's covered in ice. Here we go. I'm back at Mountain Crossings. It's 9:48. Bathrooms are there, and this is the only covered portion of the AT. I ran into the store and got some hot hands for the day. The car said it's 19 degrees, and while I was in town I got a battery for my little thermometer, but I guess my fanny pack is still warm because it says it's 53. It's cold out here. Really really pretty. Icy. A little bit of a breeze. I couldn't imagine being out here with the winds of 40 miles an hour. So I'm glad I got up trail. I've got a steep climb out of here. It's gonna be a cold day. I probably won't record much because my hands are cold, but hopefully these hot hands will help for a little while. See you later. Little ribbons of ice. Pretty cool. Oh, that one's mud. Still climbing. I am warming up though. Alright, hi guys. I haven't gone very far today, but I thought I'd record more. I'm going downhill and things kind of come into my brain while I'm walking. And it's not too bad on this part of the trail. I think it's because it's facing the sunny side, so there's snow, but the trail is pretty clear. So I feel like it's a rite of passage to have too much food the first 3 days and send gear home and stuff like that. So I thought I'd talk about that for a minute. I didn't send any gear home. I would say the only thing I was unhappy with was my MP3 player. Every time I try to turn it on, it's dead, even though I charge it. And we had this problem at home too, and we just thought, my husband and I, when I say we, thought maybe we kept accidentally turning it on. So I put it in a different spot to see if where it wouldn't hopefully accidentally get turned on. We'll see how that works. If not, I'll send it home. It's light, so I don't care a whole lot, I guess. I made a couple of minor gear changes that I didn't talk about in any videos. Last minute I did end up bringing my Patagonia jacket, even though I have the other wind, the Enlightened Equipment wind jacket. I don't know how durable it'll be. I mean, it's got great reviews, but that's a piece of gear I want for the entire hike, because in the summer when it's not extremely cold, but I might get to a bald where it's cold, I definitely want to have that. The Patagonia one just seems a little more durable. And so far I've really loved it because I can wear it over this fleece jacket and it cuts the wind. It's very warm. These two things together, my upper body has been very warm. It's been great. I love the fleece too for the pockets. And of course I won't need this when the temperatures aren't below freezing anymore. Oh, here, I'll turn it around so you can see the trail. Hey guys, I haven't gone very far, but I thought I'd talk about a few things while I'm climbing up here and taking a break. I did put my wind pants on. The saying is to start cold, because once you start climbing, you warm up. After 10 minutes, my legs are kind of stinging cold. I did stop at Mountain Crossings Outfitter, and I got some, sorry, I know it looks weird, hand warmers and put them in my gloves. My hands are comfortably warm, but I wanted to have warm hands because it's hard to use anything with cold hands. So I also thought I'd mention what I did in preparation for being out in freezing temperatures. If you watch my gear video, you already know, but in this fleece jacket, I sewed pockets in it for my batteries and stuff. So this inside pocket here has my Anchor battery, and it can fit my phone too. The one down here that you can't see has my little stuff like MP3 player, headlamp, those types of things. This pocket over here has my water filter, and the other one has my Garmin GPS. So my stuff is staying warm, and I had my phone in there, which is why I'm not going to be able to record much today. It's way below freezing. Here's what we're looking at. Oh, so the holes, this is a mask. I got holes in so I could wear it to keep my face warm, but I could still breathe well. Versus condensation that gets on like things like buffs and stuff. I don't like a buff. So hopefully it's not cold. I got a little bit of view today. It's pretty. So I thought I'd say all of those things. And sorry, like I said, if I don't record too much. I am toasty warm now. I actually feel pretty good. I might even have to take this wind jacket off because I'm getting a little sweaty, I think. All right, see you later. There we go. So some other gear things. I had debated bringing a Talenti jar for breakfasts and lunches because I do cold soak those. My daughter had one, so I cleaned it, but I got rid of it last minute because in my head, everyone eats out of Ziploc bags, and so why can't I? And I've hated it so much. So I found a small black container, I guess, at Kroger while I was in town, and I'm gonna try it. Oh, now I have to turn the camera around to show you what I mean. Hang on. So that's the jar, and it fits into my water bottle pocket. The Tesnatee jar doesn't fit anywhere. I mean, it probably would, but one pocket has my tent stakes, polycro ground cloth, umbrella, dragon pole extender. The other pocket has a water filter, a water bag. So now it's got my water bottle, the one that I would normally have in one of these pockets. And there's no room for a Tesnatee jar unless I put it in my pack. On these Z-Packs backpacks, the pockets aren't stretchy. They don't have the give. You can't just keep shoving stuff in them. So I'm pretty happy with that one. I haven't eaten at it yet. I will in a little bit. So it's, right now it's cold soaking my, ice. Hang on just a second. Let me get through this. It's, ice. Hang on. Alright, I'm still walking through that ice, but I wanted to show this. The water is running down this ice. It's kind of cool looking. So I can show you. See? It's kind of cool. And really pretty view. Alright, I'm gonna finish getting through this ice. Alright guys, I got to a better part of the trail for just a second. That took a minute. There was like sheets of ice on rock. So I had to walk on the side of the trail through the brush to get through parts of it. So I had to take my wind pants off so they wouldn't get shredded. Anyway, so I was talking about food. So I've got that cold soaking jar now. And for lunch I've got, it's pretty consistent, but it's dehydrated refried beans with fully cooked freeze-dried rice and some cheddar cheese sauce powder. I think I'm gonna enjoy eating it out of that jar more than Ziploc bags. As far as the rest of the gear, in the hiker box I put in some of those little panty liners. I had some extra ones of those. Some some of the dried baby wipes. I had a few extra, and 2 very tiny single servings of potato soup that I didn't eat. I feel like I've been happy with my gear. I did purchase a battery for my thermometer. And that's it. So far, so good with everything, I think. I went and bought hand warmers. Alright, see you later. Nice view. I stopped for lunch a second ago on a rock down there, but there was a gentleman sitting there and I didn't want to record and interrupt his solitude, but I ate my beans. I'm eating a chunk of cheese. Beautiful view. My beans were delicious. I love the cold soaking jar. I think it's a good size. Yeah, that's all. I ran into some people who said it gets really icy up on the other side of this mountain here, so I'll probably be taking it slow. And I've been playing leapfrog with MacGyver. He is the guy I camped with at Lance Creek the other day. He got a trail name this morning. So I passed him on the downhills. He passed me getting water. He passed me getting lunch. So it's a leapfrog kind of day. My hands are cold again because I stopped and ate. Here's the trail. Still steep. See you later.
Those peaks are really cool.
It's so pretty.
You'll come by, so
I'm sure I'll catch up with you on the downhill. This is Cow Rock. It's a beautiful view. Oh, and there's MacGyver. And I had cell phone service for just a second, so I got to say hi to my husband, but it cut out and I lost service, but at least I got to say hi. So seems like he's doing okay. Oh, and I heard my rooster gibble in the background, so that was nice. I miss my chickens too. All right, let's get going.
Hold on. You take some for the trail. Nah, I'm carrying too much food already. Carrying so much food. Fruit's not food.
Fruit is too food.
Fruit is vital.
Just got my first food trail magic besides the Tootsie Pops. I tried to record, but my phone was frozen. The screen froze, so I don't know if it went through. But the guy, he had vegan soup and fruit snacks and just all kinds of awesome stuff. It was great, and he wouldn't accept donations or tips. He's just doing it because he's a kind person. All right, hitting the trail. All right, Tesnatee Gap was where the trail magic was. Oh, and I have a super steep climb to get out of here. Still climbing. Seen a lot of blue downs on the trail today. I am grateful for those ridge runners. Alright, let's go. Alright, I'm about halfway up this extremely steep climb out of Tesnatee Gap. Ah, goodness. I have taken off my fleece jacket. I'm warming up. There's still ice. And today's really slow going. I've done about 6 miles, I think. But this is steep. The downhills are slippery and icy. And I feel like I'm just having to take on and off clothes because of temperature changes. But trail magic was awesome. I forgot to look to see what time it is, so I don't know. Whew. It's nice out. You can't really see through the trees, but I'm really getting nice views. The sky is completely clear. It's gorgeous out here today. All right, and there's a trail. Looks like it flattens out a tad bit. Icicles. Man, I would eat one as a popsicle, but my hands would freeze. All right, still going up. There's the trail. Check out this view. Came from over there. I don't know which one of those climbs. Probably that one. Look at that. You can see buildings and stuff. All right, man. This is really the first day I've gotten just amazing views consistently. I just can't show them on the camera because you can't see them through the trees on the camera well, but it's been a beautiful day so far. All right, about to cross Hog Pin Gap. So that downhill, man, I was all excited. I thought I could make up some speed, but it was very slippery, muddy. So that didn't happen. But that's okay. We should have an extra hour of daylight because of daylight savings time. But man, slow going today. All right, see you on the other side. Hi guys, I've got to my first flat section for the day, it seems. I'll turn the camera around so you can see the trail though, just a second. So here's where we're at. It's a nice day out here. Train-wise, it's been a slow day. Steep ups, steep downs. Some of the downs are like sheets of ice and some are muddy. The ice was earlier, it's muddy now. Makes it very slippery. At Trail Magic, that was fun. And at Tesnatee Gap, I saw Andy. Andy was the guy I rode up to Springer Mountain with. And I don't remember if I explained this, but shuttle driver Ron had picked up me and Dogfish from the airport. Dogfish went to Amicalola State Park, and then Ron drove me to Springer Mountain to start. On the way up there, we saw a car on the way, and the drive was a little dodgy and ruddy and probably not great for cars unless you take it pretty slow. So Ron had offered to give Andy a ride with me up to Springer Mountain, so I hiked with him the first day. So I've seen him a couple of times today, and he did not get off trail for the bad weather. He said his Ursack was frozen shut. An Ursack is a Kevlar bag where you store food. It doesn't have to be hung like a bear bag. It can be tied around a tree, and the structure or the material it's made out of prevents critters and bears from scratching into it and getting into the food. He said his was frozen shut, so he couldn't get to his food, and his fuel canister and it was in it too. So he was like, all I could do was hike. Slippery, see, slippery mud. So anyway, it's been one of those days. Everyone started Neel Gap, so seeing lots and lots of people today. It's been kind of fun, but like I said, slow. So I thought I'd give you an update. I think a couple miles from Low Gap Shelter, and if the terrain stays okay, I might go ahead and push another mile, or I think it's maybe 1.2 to Poplar Stamp Gap. I'm not sure yet. So I'll see you then. Here's some of the slippery mud that I've been hiking in today. So definitely making it a slow day. So just muddy. Oh, sorry, I guess you can't see because of my shadow. But I'm almost to camp. Getting close. Hey guys, I just passed Low Gap campsite. The next sort of undesignated campsite is Poplar Stamp Gap, about 1.2 miles from here. It's 4:30, and because of time change, I still have 3 hours of daylight left, and I feel okay. Today was the hardest day I've had on trail so far, but if I get to camp early, when it's this cold, there's not much to do except snuggle up in a sleeping bag to stay warm, I guess. So might as well hike a little further. And about half a mile there should be a stream where I can fill up with water before I get there too. So that'll be one less thing to do when I get to camp. Sorry, it is uphill the whole way to the site. We'll see. And I made it to that water source. Not pretty. Some water. All falling in. Pretty cool, huh? I'm gonna see if I can record myself filtering this water. Hang on a sec. So this is the water I collected. I'll have to get more, of course. This is my filter that screws on. Oh, not that way. This is the bag I keep it in because when the temperatures are below freezing, the filter's not allowed to freeze. It'll render it useless, I guess. So, alright, take my cap off, open this, and squeeze the water in, like that. Easy peasy, and man, this water is so good. Cold and refreshing. The reason I'm doing it here is because when I was reading the gut hook, it said there's a water source about 0.1 mile from Poplar Stamp Gap, but one of the comments said it's closer to 0.2 to 0.3 miles, so I might as well just get it now and carry it up the hill with me instead of walking a half a mile out of my way later. Okay, so that one's full. Alright, I'm gonna grab another bottle. Just a second. This is the bottle I use for all of my mixed beverages, so I'm gonna put electrolyte mix into this one. Oh, there's a little bit of protein powder left. Let me finish it off. Okay. That's how I filter water. I'm gonna go get some more. It's 5 o'clock. I'm getting close to camp, and there's not a whole lot of snow in here. Of course, I say that. I guess there's a little bit, but I guess it'll melted. This must be the sunny side of the mountain. I guess it makes sense that it is. Still like there's plenty of daylight. There's the sun. I should be. I'm within half a mile of the campsite, and according to Far Out, it's not marked because it's not a designated one, so I'm trying to keep checking to make sure I don't miss it. I'll see you when I get there. I made it to Poplar Stamp Campground. It's right off of the trail, like right there's the trail, and there's my tent, and I was gonna set it behind that log right there, but I looked up and there's a giant branch I could just fall anytime, so I decided not to. Now I'm on my way to find a place to hang my bear bag. I moved my tent because someone came over and they're gonna start a fire. He helped me move it though. So I'm over here and I'm gonna have chili for dinner. Frito chili pie for dinner again.